We all know that there's a certain piece of Angel Reese's basketball game, hoops game, where she literally needs to put up like 300 shots a day. And I'm not kidding. Like 200 or 300 shots a day, and that's missed layup.
Picture this. A college basketball star dominating the boards but struggling with the easiest shot on the court. That's Angel Reese's reality. And it's got everyone talking. It's like owning a sports car that can't shift into first gear.
She's 6'3" or 6'4", can't hit a layup to save her life. And literal videos have went mega viral of just her missing layups in game.
Lisa Leslie just dropped a bombshell on Reese's podcast. And the basketball world is buzzing. Fans are debating, social media is on fire, and Reese, she's stunned. What did Leslie say that sparked all this chaos? Why is it hitting so hard? Let's break it all down.
And a clip has emerged, and I don't think this clip is going to go over the way they hoped. All right? I don't, because essentially she got called out by one of the greatest WNBA players to ever do the thing, right? And literally got called out for missing layup.
Angel's got her show, Unapologetically Angel, and she invited WNBA legend Lisa Leslie as a guest. But this wasn't just another feel-good interview. Leslie came in hot and didn't hold back. Reese might have expected some friendly advice, but instead, Leslie went straight for the heart of her biggest weakness. And it was intense.
But I did like how in the conversation that came up with Lisa Leslie, when Angel said, hey, what do you think I can improve going into my sophomore season? Straight up, Lisa Leslie says, your layups, period.
Here's the shocker. Leslie didn't sugarcoat a thing. She looked Reese in the eye and said, the biggest advice I have for you is how you shoot your layups. Period. We're going to fix that. That's fixable. Talk about brutal honesty. Fans were stunned, some impressed, others concerned.
Going into my season 2, what's some advice that you would give for me?
Season 2, I can't wait to work with you some more. The biggest advice I have for you is going to be how you shoot your layups, period.
And Leslie wasn't done. She went full coach mode, breaking down exactly why Reese's shooting form is holding her back. She pointed out that Reese starts her shot too low, making it easy for defenders to block her. No wonder she's been struggling at the rim. But here's where it gets interesting. Leslie didn't just call her out, she offered hope. She made it clear. This problem is fixable. It was a reality check, but also a lifeline.
Like, we're going to fix that. That's fixable for you. And I think that's probably the biggest. I think your shot from the outside is improving. I love that your ball handling is good. Your defense is improved. Like, the fact that you be snatching that ball from them girls, I'll be cracking up like, oh, she got it no more. Like, I love the fact that you are like putting so much pressure on them defensively, and just the idea that you want to get better. Like, yeah. I love.
That's what makes Leslie's advice so powerful. It's a roadmap to improvement. So how did people react? Well, social media exploded. Basketball Twitter was on fire. Fans, critics, everyone had an opinion.
It could be just like, okay, come in here. Maybe she's serious, maybe she's not. But for me to hear from you and see that you're like, yes, I want you to work with me. Like, I want you to help me. I want to get better. That's what it's about. The fact that you already had that attitude, you're going to get better. And I can help you get better. I'm positive. I'm serious.
Some praised Leslie, calling her honesty refreshing. Finally, someone's telling it like it is, they said. But others felt she went too far, questioning why she would put Reese on the spot like that on her own podcast. She's young, why drag her like this? It was a mixed bag of reactions.
But she literally got called out for missing layups. I mean, on her own damn show. I mean, that's something. I saw this and was like, I don't think this is gonna. That you see, I shared it right there and I laughed and then I'm dead. Lots of I'm dead.
And that's the thing about moments like these. They spark debates. They open conversations about expectations in women's basketball, about how criticism is given and received in sports.
Look, I'm happy to see that somebody actually said it to her face. And what are you going to do? Tell Lisa Leslie she don't know what the hell she's talking about? Question mark? I don't think you're going to do that. I don't. So I saw that and I was like, oh, that's hilarious. She literally got called out. You need to work on them layups.
So here we are, Angel Reese at a crossroads. Her rebounding dominance is undeniable. But now, thanks to Leslie's truth bomb, the whole world knows about her struggles finishing at the rim. The big question, what happens next? Will she use this as motivation to elevate her game? Or will it shake her confidence?
It's a matter of thinking and strategy and I guess like developing more of an IQ for her, because the awareness that she has about everything else other than what is going on in that specific vision of tunnel that she has.
Because when it comes to rebounding, Reese is a force. She owns the boards, out-hustling some of the biggest names in the game. Aya Wilson, Breanna Stewart, you name it. It's like she has a magnetic pull for loose balls. But while her rebounding is elite, her offensive efficiency, especially her finishing, still has room to grow.
She is better than A'ja Wilson at the rebounding game. She like tops Breanna Stewart at the rebounding game. You know, I just recently like witnessed it in Unrivaled, like could not believe it. There could be 4 defenders around her and she will best them.
Despite dominating the boards, a glaring weakness is becoming impossible to ignore. Angel Reese is struggling at the rim. And not just a little. We're talking about layups, the most fundamental shot in basketball, the one you learn before you even think about taking a three-pointer. Her shooting stats are so bad you'd think it was a typo or some kind of prank. But no, this is real.
But I was looking at her stats. I jotted some down right here, and she shoots an abysmal 39% from the field. She shot below 50% on shots less than 5 feet away, which is bad.
Get this. She's shooting less than 50% on shots within 5 feet of the basket. That means she's missing more than half of her attempts right at the rim. Imagine botching a simple warm-up layup over and over, but in the middle of a game with millions watching.
Even worse than that is that shots from 5 to 9 feet, 13%.
And it gets worse. From 5 to 9 feet, her shooting percentage drops to a jaw-dropping 13.3%. That's so low, even statisticians are doing a double take.
And you know, like, there's so much more to talk about, but she shoots these like, she goes up and under. She starts too low with her shot and she gets blocked a lot. I think that a lot of that is from trying to garner a foul. And, you know, in the past, I can see a coach saying, hey, get the foul. You know, that's how you get a lot of points. But this is like WNBA leveling up and all eyes on her now. I think that she knows that she has to completely restructure her play.
So how is this even possible? How can someone dominate in one area of the game yet struggle so badly in another? It's like Reese has 2 completely different skill sets. One minute she's a rebounding machine, the next she's missing shots high school players make in their sleep.
Something else that I noticed, and her lack of confidence, like her confidence has been diminished in the open layup market, because I think that it's pretty obvious at this point. You know, anything that she misses, like a wide open layup, and if she blows it, it will go viral. And there was one wide open layup. She snagged a steal from Breanna Stewart, ran back in transition, and instead of taking the wide open layup that she had, she passed it behind her to Kalia Copper, who had Breanna Stewart right on her, and somehow Kalia Copper saved it and she made the layup. But this did kind of make me sad, because as bad as she is at layups, and she is bad, I'm going to go over percentages in a second, I don't like to see someone's confidence completely destroyed like that.
And this isn't just hurting her stats, it's hurting her team. Her inability to finish at the rim is costing crucial points. Just think about how many more she could be putting on the board if she could convert those easy looks. It's like leaving money on the table every single game. Despite this, Reese remains one of the most talked about players in the game. She's making headlines, but for all the wrong reasons. And here's where things get really interesting. It's not just about bad shooting mechanics. There's a deeper issue at play, and it's called tunnel vision.
More than a fact, she is not good at layups. But I was looking at her stats, so I jotted some down right here, and she shoots an abysmal 39% from the field. She shot below 50% on.
Picture this. Reese grabs a huge rebound. She's surrounded by defenders, but her teammates are wide open, waving for the ball. Yet she doesn't see them. It's like she's looking through a keyhole while standing in a room full of opportunities. All she sees is the basket, and that's a big problem.
And she's a dog. She she goes for those rebounds like nobody else can touch her, but I think she gets this tunnel vision. And I actually was going online looking through some missed layup shots of Angel Reese, and I came across this. So in this game where they're playing the Mystics, Angel Reese, she is going up for a rebound around 3 defenders. She gets the rebound, of course, because she's elite at that. But look at this. Every single other teammate is calling for the ball. And this tunnel vision that she has just prohibits her from seeing anything. She does not see anything else other than ball, shot, hoop, grab, rebound. That's what she sees.
Experts say this is the real reason Reese is struggling. It's not just about bad form. It's about a lack of court awareness. She's not noticing defenders sneaking up to block her shot. She's missing open teammates. She's locked in on scoring without seeing the bigger picture. Reese already has the athleticism, the rebounding skills, and the drive. But this tunnel vision, it's the one thing stopping her from reaching that next level.
I think she has talent. I think that the elite rebounding skills that she has impress the heck out of me, for real. But sometimes you just gotta call a spade, and the layups are definitely not a place where I can ever say she's pretty good at.
In basketball, court awareness is like a superpower. The best players don't just react, they anticipate. They see the entire game unfold before them and make split-second decisions that change everything. But right now, Reese is playing with blinders on. The good news: this is fixable. She can break out of this mental trap. Her game could go to a whole new level. Imagine Reese with her elite rebounding and the ability to make smart passes, read defenses, and pick her shots wisely. She'd be unstoppable.
I think that she knows that she has to completely restructure her form, because that is not the way to be efficient in the post position that she is in.
But can she do it? Overcoming tunnel vision isn't easy. It takes hard work and intentional practice. Coaches use drills to help players improve their awareness, from calling out what they see on the court to running plays where they have to make fast decisions based on their surroundings. It's all about training your basketball brain to think bigger.
Having said that, she actually is above average in almost every other stat line. Her net rating is actually plus 7 points per 100 possessions. Her win shares on offense and defense actually look pretty good, but she just really needs to work on her finishing below the rim. So Lisa, get on it, because I do think she has the ability to be very good. The problem is she is so very bad at what every post position player should be good at.
For Reese, the key will be slowing down mentally, even when she's moving at full speed. She needs to learn how to pause, just for a split second, to survey the court before making her move. Think of it as finding calm in the chaos. Angel Reese stands at a crossroads. Her rebounding is elite, but her finishing, it's like watching a rookie's first day on the court. Experts believe she has the potential to turn this weakness into a strength, just like she's already improved in ball handling and defense. Even Lisa Leslie sees the potential. Now the question is, will Reese take this challenge head-on? If she does, she could rewrite her entire story. She could go from being a rebounding star with a glaring flaw to a complete player, a dominant force on both ends of the court. The only thing standing between Angel Reese and greatness is Angel Reese. This could be the beginning of her comeback story. I can't wait to see what happens next.